This is my art. This is the canvas that I get to play with. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Bugs every fucking where. You know what I'm saying? But this is the part of the jungle that you got to deal with when you out here. You know what I mean? Ants that are biting. They sticking to you like, what in the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, shit. What the fuck? That motherfucker. God damn, I'm gonna get the fuck from over here. Yo. I think one of them got bit me on my finger like, no. Good day to everybody out there to see thy wealth, water your health, drink a glass of water. Back here in the garden, got some okra over here. Can't really see it, it's kind of just coming up. It's a little drizzle out here as I just get out here. Anyway, I don't know if I want to get my camera wet. Too precious cargo. I don't know if I want to get this wet or not. Maybe I should, I can go under the trees so I'm not being as hit with so much wetness. Anyhow, how's everybody out there doing today? This is See Thy Wealth, water your health, drink a glass of water. And we're back here on the farm. Guess we'll go stand under the mango trees and give you guys a little video this morning. And speak about my thoughts and my feelings and where I'm at with it today. And, you know, hopefully you guys can take something from what I'm saying and use it as inspiration to get to a better space in life and a better place mentally. And to let you know that just because it looks like somebody has it all figured out on the outside doesn't mean that they have it figured out internally. And they're going through just as many things that anybody else can be going through. And I was just listening to Brother Rich a few days ago. And he was speaking about the monetization culture and watching how Dame Dash and Cameron's relationship has unfolded. And if there wasn't any monetization involved with this, would Cameron had took a different approach or not with how he's come at his friend, quote unquote, who's supposedly Dame Dash. And it was a great perspective, you know, and he had a quote in there and he says, basically, it was like people conform to authenticity. So you don't really have to go around and trying to be something that you're not, because when you are authentic, people will conform to that. And the ones who don't conform to that will just go on to the next person or the next thing. You know what I'm saying? But you, if I am authentic and I'm true to who I am and I show up every day with no gimmicks, not trying to be someone that I'm not, there's nothing hard about that. There's nothing difficult about that. It's easy to show up to be who I am. It's easy to show up to be the person that I am every day off camera. Because the moment that I start to do things for the money or for monetization is the moment I lose myself, and the moment it becomes a job to me. And I don't want this to feel like a job. I want this to be something that I come on here and do to spread awareness, to share my life, and to get paid for sharing my life. You know what I'm saying? To provide value to someone who needs it, who comes from the same background and may feel like there's no hope, who comes from prison, who feels like there's no hope, right? Because if I'm not helping to give back in some kind of way, then what is it for? You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm able to give back through providing some type of value through how to go and get some real estate or inspiration on someone that has came from the bottom and has risen to what, quote unquote, I feel like is the top when it comes to external things. We're working on the internal factors now, this internal piece. Rich also talked on that, which I spoke about in another video. People having all this money, but having all that money doesn't mean anything if you don't have any internal peace, because internal peace is what we get to seek when we have the money. He was saying that people make all this money, and when they make all that money, they are looking to pay $20 million just to get internal peace. He was using that figure as a reference, but people are willing to spend what they want or what they can just to find internal peace. Because it's not about the money it's not about the money. You realize it's not about the money. It's not about having all these external things. It's about the mind frame and the internal peace and the sanity. And to be able to be free, you can't have that. If you have a bunch of mortgages, a bunch of car notes, a bunch of electrical bills and water bills and all, it's just a lot of stress. It's a lot of stress on the brain. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of mosquitoes out here. Excuse me if look like I'm tweaking, but these mosquitoes are very serious and treacherous out here. You know, but listen, this monetization thing is serious. You know, it doesn't take much for me to put someone's name in a title and talk bad about them and, you know, get the views for the money. But I'm not here for that. That's a negative energy. That's a super negative energy. And I'm already trying to get to a space of inner peace. How can I get to a space of inner peace if I'm sitting around here talking about someone else, gossiping and and basically not trying to provide value to that person? If you see me getting on a video speaking with someone's name in the title or headline, there may have been an interaction before, or there may have been me trying to reach out to this person or something, whatever the case may have been. But I'm not going to sit here and just talk bad about this person, video after video after video after video after video. No. Where's the value being provided within that? If I am going to take that route. If I'm going to take that route, because I see what videos get the most views. But for me, I don't care about that. I don't care about having a bunch of views. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we want to have views of substance, but we don't want to have views of people that are just here and then gone. Like, we want to have people that are actually here and to stay. You know what I mean? And when you start to do things for putting people's name in the titles just to kind of say salacious things about them and saying whatever is the wildest thing that come to your mind, you have to keep up that act. Yes, it is entertainment. But at the end of the day, we still live in real life. We still have to walk the streets. Somebody can still put their hands on you. A lot of us is caught up in this culture of, or if you put your hands on me, I'm going to tell on you. And that's where the game has changed at, because it used to be, I don't want to say what it used to be because I've never been no gangster. I've never been no violent person. I've always been someone who's really been a follower. You know what I mean? So I don't want to make it seem like it used to be, so I shouldn't even go off in that path. Scratch that. You know what I'm saying? But things have changed to where we can talk as crazy as we want to people from thousands of miles away and know, yeah, we do have the opportunity to see you in person and something to happen, but we don't care about that because we're walking around with security, or if we're not walking around with security, there's 1,000 cameras everywhere. So if you do something to me, I'm calling the police on you and you're going to jail. My thing is, if I can't take what you got to say in my face, I'm not even going to say nothing. I'm not getting online saying nothing to nobody that I wouldn't say to their face. I just won't. And I'm going to say that now because I mean that. Like, I really mean that shit. I really mean that. You know, I think it stopped raining. I'm going to get out of this. I think it's a lot of ants over here, and these motherfuckers is treacherous too, man. Listen, this is a jungle. It's a jungle out here, baby. I think they got me. I think they got me. We all right. We're gonna keep it going. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. This journey, really, I make this stuff look easy. But anybody that's in the business of real estate, anybody that's in the business of farming, anybody that's in the business of being an entrepreneur, you know that this shit ain't easy, man. This is a project that, I don't want to say the project, this is my life. My life is a journey, and it's art, and it's evolving. So what you see, everything that you see in the background here is my life.